Thank you. You're so kind. Hello and welcome back to Not Too Late, the only late night show that lactates. This week we have Tiny Dorm Concert IU, but before we get to them, what are you willing to risk your life for? Your family? Your friends? Your country? What about a belt? Because in the WWE, every week, some of America's most athletic individuals put their lives on the line in an attempt to win a jewel-encrusted accessory that doesn't even fit in belt loops. Trust me, I've tried to fit it in my belt loops. Does not work. The WWE brings out the top talent in punching, kicking, and getting thrown through tables for some reason, and combines them all together in television that is somehow for redneck 30-year-olds and 8-year-olds at the same time. But the WWE isn't all cage matches and brain damage. No. Each wrestler has a complex background story, and all of these characters interact with each other in scenes more dramatic than Downton Abbey, more tense than Breaking Bad, with more buff Italian guys than Jersey Shore. But in my hours of research on the WWE, I've noticed that there's one story they love to tell more than any other: cuckolding. Now, for those of you who don't know, a cuck, as defined by Merriam-Webster, is a man whose wife is unfaithful. Now, in the past year, the WWE has had 3 different stories where WWE fighters, real wives, have had to pretend to sleep with their husband rivals to build tension. I'd like you to imagine, if you wouldn't mind, that pitch meeting. All right, I got this great idea. You know your rival, Big Dog? Yeah? And you know your wife? Yeah, I know my wife. All right, perfect. I got this great idea where your rival and your wife have sex and are a couple for 9 months. And to get revenge and win your wife back, you beat your rival in a match, but first you lose to him for 9 months. And the WWE wrestler just comes back and goes, perfect, love it. That had to have happened 3 times at WWE HQ in the past year. And one of them is still going on right now. The WWE has had a monopoly on fake wrestling for too long, and it is getting to their head. So tonight, we here at Not Too Late are officially announcing our own league, Not Too Strong Wrestling. And if you want the first belt, come and take it.
I'm a cucklord, and I'm going to wrestle you for the belt.
All right, we'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Not Too Late. It's time for Sebastian and I to do the news. Start us off, Sebastian.
Well, earlier this week, Jeff Bezos pledged $10 billion to fight climate change. This is about 8% of his net worth, and per minute, he makes about $150,000. So in a little over a month, he makes up another $10 billion. In that same amount of time, Amazon factory workers are given 3 bathroom breaks. A woman in a Minnie Mouse costume was filmed fighting a female security guard in Las Vegas. Mickey Mouse was heard saying, "I swear I didn't sleep with her. Stop acting so goofy."
Authorities in South Bend oversaw the burial of more than 2,000 fetal remains from abortion clinics around Indiana. These remains came to light after the 2019 death of Dr. Ulrich Klopfer, who had taken the remains with him across state lines to his home in Ohio after retiring from the practice. Some of us collect Pokemon cards, some of us collect more than 2,000 fetuses. Everybody needs a hobby. Nintendo's late president said that the Nintendo 64 lost to PlayStation 1 because Japanese gamers wanted to play depressing games while being alone. What he doesn't know is that I bought all of the PlayStation 1s the year of its release.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I am sad.
LeBron James' school struck a deal and will be giving every student of the junior class free tuition, room, and board to Kent State University. "What about us?" said everyone else at the school. A 6-year-old was attacked by a mountain lion in Santa Clara, California on Sunday. An adult who was with her punched the cat and was able to fend it off. You know what they say about mountain lions. They do be attacking, though.
A student here at Indiana University reported that she was discriminated against while trying to use the gym over at the intramural center. She says that she was approached multiple times to present her ID because she's black. We find this hard to believe, as I know for a fact that one of the employees voted for Obama twice. In other news, Betty White is still alive. A man thought someone left a box of puppies on his lawn, but realized they were actually bear cubs. This reminds me of the time my mom thought she was going to have a smart, handsome, successful child, but ended up with me instead.
Papa John himself showed up earlier this week at Kilroy's right here in Bloomington. At the popular bar, he gave out $10 gift cards with his picture on them. This all comes on the heels of the revelation that John himself did not, in fact, eat 40 pizzas in 30 days. Between his changing story and ability to appear anywhere, I'm frankly terrified about how much power this man has and how devastating his day of reckoning will be. A man in Australia pleaded guilty to a charge of talking on his cell phone while riding a horse. Due to a law in Australia stating that since a horse is a vehicle, one must talk on a hands-free device fitted to a horse, which introduces Not Too Late's very first communication device, horseplay. Thank you, horse. I appreciate this. Yep, we're just going to put that on. There you go. Horseplay. Strap your device to your horse so you can talk, watch, and enjoy your ride with both hands on the reins. Horseplay. Want to call while on your horse? Then call with no remorse.
A person in France complained about some ducks from a nearby pond quacking too much. France declared that they would not remove the ducks, now proving that ducks have more rights in France than actual humans in America. Police in Florida began examining the inside of a Kia sedan when they came across 2 bags of meth, ecstasy, cocaine, and fentanyl marked bags of drugs. I mean, seriously, who still drives a Kia sedan?
A woman who posed as a baby photographer drugged parents in an attempt to steal a newborn. Unfortunately, her plans failed because she used baby Benadryl. Now, in unrelated news, if anyone needs a photographer, my sister is interested. Also, as someone who was briefly kidnapped as a child, I gotta tell you, that's like a really clever way of doing it, and I gotta give her props. In an interview with a prominent music magazine, Bob Dylan said something profound and scathing about the state of modern songwriting. We would love to share the quote with you, but it was unintelligible. Hello, my name is Bob Dylan. Residents of an apartment complex in India woke up last week to find that their water supply had been tainted after police officers mistakenly discarded an illegal stash of alcohol into their drinking well. One resident stated, I don't see the problem here. This is great. Hey.
Yeah?
I love you.
Right. All right. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile was pulled over in Wisconsin. Surprisingly, not for packing heat. A man was cleaning a gun when he accidentally shot and killed his best friend. Police in Oklahoma said, but if it makes you feel any better, that gun is clean as hell. Fire officials announced that 12 children died in an orphanage fire. This leaves me wondering, what are they going to tell the parents? All right, we'll be right back with Tiny Dorm Concert IU. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. Is this where you register band names?
Oh yes, you're in the right place. Don't you worry. Are you trying to register a band with us today?
Yes, my old high school buddies and I just got our old group back together. Thought we'd give it another shot, you know?
Well, that just sounds super. I'm so happy for you. Now, what kind of genre of music are we thinking of making today?
Well, you see, our sound is sort of like a mix of lo-fi, psychedelic, artisanal, funkadelic. Is that an option on the form?
It's not, so indie it is.
Well, that's not quite what it is, but...
And what name would you like your band to be called today, sir?
Oh, right. That's the best part. See, there's 7 of us, and we're all super unique, right? Which is great because we all come together and we make this super unique and amazing sound. But we really wanted the band to be a unifying group, and we were thinking, what brings us all together? What makes us common? And we're all thinking, what do we all have? Hands. And you see, there's 7 of us, so we want our band to be named 14 Hands.
Well, isn't that just super duper? Let me just check the database and make sure it's not already taken. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir, but it looks like that name has already been taken.
Do they have 7 people too?
I don't have access to that information, sir.
Alright, well, we thought this might happen, so we did make a list in order to have some other names as a backup.
That's great, sir. What would you like to try next?
So we're thinking, right, what do we all have in common?
Please just give me the name, sir.
Right. How about terrifying rainbows?
Right, let me just check that here. Oh, struck out again, sir. I'm so sorry.
Oh, dang, we had high hopes for that one. How about 5 hi-hats?
Ooh, sorry again, sir.
Vintage reefer?
Nada.
Freelance gravedigger?
Nope.
Freud and the post-Freudians?
9!
Tex-Mex aftermath?
Ooh, that one's taken.
Sound blind?
I'm sorry.
Variations on a carrot?
No.
Dirty Harry and the boys?
Sorry.
A man named Chad?
Oh, unfortunately, that's not gonna work.
Hotties of the paleontology department?
Butter
Pat? Back smack?
Ooh, no.
Dad's on vacation?
Nope.
The alpha and the amoeba?
Nope.
Terminally hetero?
Nope.
Rocked to sleep gently by an oncoming train?
Oh, that's nice. See, this one is both the name of a band and an experimental rap album already. So,
Well, this is ridiculous.
I'm very sorry you feel that way, sir. We strive for customer satisfaction with all our bands. Is there another name that you want to try with us today?
I don't know. That's all the ones that we could agree on. I don't know if I mentioned this. Did I say that there's 7 of us and that we're all really unique?
You did, sir, yes. Now, is there anything else I can help you with today?
I guess not. Not unless you have like a list of names that aren't taken yet. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for free water.
We are back. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for us to bring out our guests, Natalie and Eric from Tiny Dorm Concerts IU. Come on out.
Good, how are
Welcome.
you? Good. Thank you.
Welcome. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Doing well. A little tired, but you know,
Feel like that.
it'd be like that. So, my first question: what is Tiny Dorm Concerts IU? What all do you do?
Yeah. You want me to take?
Okay.
You want to take?
So we're based off the Tiny Desk concert series that NPR has, and what we do is we have local musicians or traveling musicians come when they're in Bloomington, and we put them in a residence hall with a bunch of people, and we film them and record them and post it on YouTube for people to see, trying to spread local artists' name, new upcoming artists' name, give students an opportunity to work on their skills in different production areas, and so we all work together to make it happen.
That's awesome. And what are both of your roles in this organization?
Yeah. So technically, we're like the co-founders,
Awesome.
plus our buds, Matt Lyko and Linnea Holt. But outside of that, I'm the aesthetics director. So like
Ooh.
do interior design,
Yeah.
and
I do the booking for the artists that come and play.
That's awesome. And what inspired you to get this group started here, or get this club started here at IU? Do you consider yourselves a club? Do you get like university funding or anything like that, or are you more independent?
we're indie. We're like underground,
Uh-huh.
like what we like to be.
Keeping it grassroots?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get
exactly.
you.
So we're not quite an IU organization, but like, right before my sophomore year, I wanted to make my dorm. I had a single dorm in Briscoe. Eric and I were both working in the Civic Leaders LLC. So we I don't know. I just felt like there was a lot of space, and I thought it would be kind of fun to put a concert in there. And then I talked to Eric, and Tiny Dorm was born.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a friend who would really like to perform. How would my friend go about doing that?
You can submit there's a Google form on the Facebook page.
Facebook page?
And you can submit there, and we'll see it. And there's some questions and stuff, and you can submit it on there.
Well, I'll let my friend know. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is your friend you?
No,
Okay.
You sure?
it's my friend.
All right.
I have them.
Oh.
So, what was the first dorm you shot in? So it was Briscoe?
Yeah.
And what is your favorite dorm that you've shot in? Or what was the most challenging, rather? Because I imagine that Briscoe is probably more spacious than dorms like Ashton or Wright or things like that.
Yeah. So for all of our first year, we were just in my dorm in Briscoe. So we kind of had a good lay of the land every time we'd move the mini fridge into the bathroom, and it was a good time. But since I think the hardest one might have been Collins. Yeah. We had a really tiny shoot in Collins with 5 musicians or something.
Yeah, it was raining. We almost used a ladder to climb the side of Collins and try to block some of the light out of the dorm, but decided against that one. But yeah, that was probably the toughest one.
Yeah.
Well, what's been the favorite group that you've had on for this series?
Oof. I think I really liked Huckleberry Funk. That one was really cool because it was one of our biggest ones, and it was right when we were first starting and really getting into the groove of things.
Yeah.
So I feel like it really shows in that video that we finally had our lives together.
Yeah, it's cool. The thing that's special about it is there's a lot of different genres on there. So we've had a mariachi band come and play, the IU's mariachi band come and play in a lounge. We've had Grace Minute come and play, and we've had classical musicians. So
your dad played?
Yeah, my dad played. My dad's a guitarist. So that was pretty cool to have him come and play. So it kind of ranges, which is one of the joys of being a part of it.
It's my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very talented.
You have a lot of friends.
Several of them. He auditioned for Another Round, if you're familiar with that. It's the all-men's a cappella group here at IU. He performed a beautiful performance from the Muppets.
I love that.
Actually, here, if it would be okay, I can just perform kind of
Snippet?
what he does. It won't be as good, okay? It's that kind of stuff that my friend is really.
All right, yeah, we'll clap for that. Yeah.
Yes.
So with that, could my friend get on and perform?
Tell him to fill out the Google form.
The Google
And,
form?
This
and our
Google form.
booking
Yeah.
committee
Okay.
will look at
Will
it.
do.
And yeah, we'll let him know.
So, have you ever gotten a noise complaint? I mean, I imagine working in such tight spaces, and you probably have the music at least decently loud. Have you ever had an RA called on you or anything like that?
Not yet.
Seriously?
Yeah, our first, again, yeah. It's where are you going?
It's not too late.
Yeah.
I got worried that there was a bug or something.
Yeah, no, our friend Brittany was the RA when we were in Briscoe, and she was amazing and really let everybody know. But now we've just kind of been letting people know, and everyone has been really open to it and really cool with it.
Yeah, we try to talk to everyone on the floor whenever we go to let them know what's happening and invite them to come watch and listen and interact with the artists. So a lot of times people tend to enjoy it and would sit out in the hallway or crack their door open and listen. So it's worked out well so far.
And then I imagine you don't film at 3 a.m. on Mondays or anything like that?
No.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah.
You never know. But yeah, not
One
not
day?
in the-
One day.
Maybe one
I think
day.
that's the goal, to just film at 3 a.m. Punk bands only. So it'll be good.
And then if people want to get involved with this organization, how do they join? How do they contact you? Are you accepting any new members, or are you
Always.
walled off?
No. Always accepting new members. Always can find a place for people if they're interested. We have meetings usually on Sundays, but I think the best way to do it would be to reach out on any of the social medias or email us at tinydormiu@gmail.com.
Oh, Gmail.
Yeah.
It's the way of the world.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Google form
Google
Yeah.
for my friend.
for your friend.
I feel like I should be honest with you. I don't have a friend.
Oh, we didn't even.
It is me. So using our heartfelt connections that we've clearly had, can I get a spot?
I think the Google form would be a great
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Sending them right back to the Google
Yeah.
form.
That's fair.
All right.
Ooh.
If you could have any artist, anyone, living, dead, who would you have in? Who'd you?
Oh, man.
Not you.
My
Not
friend.
you, Sebastian. You're not your friend either. Well, maybe your friend.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. I love jazz music, so I might have a Bill Evans play. He's a pianist, and I think that's who I have play. That would be my pick.
Nice. I would easily pick Adele. Like, just, yeah. She hasn't put
Yeah.
anything out recently. I think she's going to be looking for some concerts to do soon. So, like,
She needs some promotional
she
material.
needs some promo. I think she needs to come on here.
She's got to fill out that Google form.
just like everybody
right.
else.
You get an email from Adele. Sorry, I can't bump you up. Google form is bustling
Sorry, my
right
gal.
now.
I can't make
Who would you pick, Tucker? And why Nickelback?
I do love Nickelback,
Yeah,
but I got after that Oscar performance, it's got to be Eminem.
that's true.
Eminem's the
Yeah.
number one. That Lose Yourself. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Your friend?
So I have this friend.
All right, we don't need to hear more about the friend. All right, we're gonna cut to a quick break, but when we come right back, we're gonna play a quick game. So
Sounds
stay
good.
tuned.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing to watch right now.
Man, I love popcorn.
Yeah, I do too. Here, you check and see if there's anything going on.
What do you mean there's nothing on? Spider-Man Homecoming's on HBO. I love that movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have seen it, but I'm pretty loyal to Tobey Maguire. Plus, I don't know who this Tom Holland guy is. Also, there's a lot of continuity errors in this one.
Whatever. I don't even know what those are. Let's just watch it anyway. It's a really great movie, and look, it's starting.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll point them out to you. Just you wait. There, right there. That's one of the continuity errors.
What are you talking about?
Rewind it just a second. Back when Peter's taking a video of that guy. See, right there in his glasses, that's a movie camera. That's not his iPhone.
Whoa, I've never noticed that before. I never notice these kinds of things. What did you say they were called?
Continuity errors. There's actually another one coming up real soon where Peter's watching a video of himself. Here, look, pause it. Look, you see the video he's watching? You notice anything weird about the play button?
Hey, wait. Yeah. If he's watching the video, shouldn't it be a pause button at the bottom, not a play button?
Exactly.
This is all kinds of fishy.
Yeah, I'd say so. Chips? Look, see? There's another one. Do you see it?
Another one? You're really ruining the whole, viewing experience.
I know, but do you see the police officer standing in the elevator with them? He's about to disappear. Watch.
Wait, you're right. He totally disappeared. So that's a continuity error as well?
Yep, I told you there were a lot of them.
Wait, so let me get this straight. The camera and the glasses, the paused YouTube video, and the disappearing man. These are all continuity errors?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So basically, it's when you see something that takes away from the illusion. Like when you see overhead microphones in Arrested Development?
Yeah, that's a great example of a major continuity error. Somebody on set must have really messed that up.
Yeah, the sound guy, right?
Not necessarily. Usually there's somebody on set whose sole purpose is to make sure that those things don't happen. Usually a production assistant or a continuity editor.
Wow, do they really think we're that stupid? Like we wouldn't notice something in the scene that doesn't belong there? That would be like them changing someone's gender in the middle of the scene and hoping no one would notice.
I know, right? But you'd be surprised by how many people wouldn't notice something like that.
I mean, I guess you're right. I didn't know this movie had any continuity errors in it anyway until you pointed it out. Oh man, it's over already? These 2 hours sure flew by. I'm so glad I get to have girls' nights with you, Jenny.
Yeah, me too, girl. Me too.
Welcome back to Not Too Late. We are still here with Tiny Dorm Concert IU. Today we're going to play a little game we call Who's It About? We're going to read some bad reviews or hater comments about an artist, and our guest and Sebastian have to guess what artist we are talking about. Let's play. All right. We're going to start off with you, Natalie.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This person singing the national anthem actually kind of makes me hate America. Is it Fergie, Lady Antebellum, Lil Wayne, or Bob Dylan?
Fergie.
I would have guessed Fergie too, but it was Lady Antebellum.
Oh, man.
I gotta tell you, I cannot name a Lady Antebellum song.
Need You Now. It's really good if you need, like, to cry a little.
Need You Now.
Yeah,
I can't think of
recommend.
that one.
You can't. It was, like, really big when I was in, like, 6th grade.
That was a big hit.
I'm oversharing.
Middle school dances.
All right.
Yeah.
Eric, you ready?
Yes.
Forgettable EDM by numbers, floor fillers, jostling with marginally more inspired ballads. That's the description of an album. Is it an Ed Sheeran album, a Justin Timberlake album, a J-Lo album, or a Neo album?
Oh.
That's a hard one.
J-Lo.
That is correct. It is J-Lo.
Whoa.
Oh, and I forgot to mention the winner gets to lick the salt lamp. So look forward to that. You get to see if it tastes like salt.
Oh, no.
This English quintet's debut doesn't really deliver anything you haven't heard before, steering too close to the Smiths-like melodies and trying ever so hard to be depressed the way The Cure popularized. This is for you, Sebastian.
Strokes.
AC/DC, Queen, The Beach Boys, or Radiohead?
It's probably my friend.
Potentially.
Man, I really don't know. Can I call a friend?
Yeah?
Hey.
Is this your friend?
Who
Who
do you
you've been talking about?
Who do you think?
Is AC/DC one of them?
Yes, AC/DC
We'll
was
go
one
with
of them.
Is
That
it?
is wrong.
Well,
How many
It was Radiohead, unfortunately. All right,
It's gonna be One Direction. It's like,
Natalie, you ready?
yeah.
I almost went blind listening to The Death Grips, Pitbull, Justin Timberlake, or The Dubstep.
Oh. You know, I'm gonna go with Pitbull.
How could you do Pitbull like that?
I know, Mr.
Death
Worldwide.
Grips. How could you do Pitbull like that?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't like that answer. No, it was The Death Grips,
It was-
sadly.
Tragic. You can't lick the salt lamp.
All right, Eric. I don't know your music because I don't drive a pickup truck and I don't sleep with my sister. Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, Brad Paisley, or Jason Aldean? This one is a toss-up.
One in the same.
We'll go Jason Aldean.
Ooh. It was Brad Paisley. I probably would have accepted literally any of those. I cannot distinguish country music artists. Which, I think that's a talent.
yeah.
Sebastian.
Okay.
This person is the worst rapper of all time. Paula Deen can rap better than him. G-Eazy, Logic, Machine Gun Kelly, or Chance the Rapper?
I'm gonna go with Logic.
That is correct.
Whoa.
Doing Logic dirty. Oh, boy, there you go.
Thanks, guys.
Natalie, I've lost the ability to love. Every woman I've ever known has cheated on me. I lost 15 years of my life to a woman, and now I can't even get a date because other women don't want a single dad with kids. It's sad that I have to try to remember a woman's touch. This song sucked. Is that about a Shawn Mendes song,
Easily.
a Miley Cyrus song, a Taylor Swift song, or a Kesha song?
Is it about a Taylor Swift song?
That would have been my guess too, but that was a Miley Cyrus song.
Which one? Party in the USA.
Who overshares like this? Who's tweeting about this? Honestly, I never knew the social message in this musician sends until now. Just very poor grammar in this one. Skrillex, Michael Jackson, Childish Gambino, or Beyonce? Who's sending the social message?
Childish Gambino.
Skrillex. What message are they sending?
It gets deep.
All right. I hope you improve. Is that to Adele?
Oh, I thought you were just saying that to me.
Oh, no. Harry Styles, Young Thug, or Adina Menzel. Is that how you say it? It just says Adina.
Adele
on here.
Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem? Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
What was that third one?
Young Thug.
That one.
That was to Harry Styles.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean,
It must have been to some of his old stuff.
yeah. And he
'Cause
did.
improve.
He did.
Yeah.
Good for
Pretty
him.
good now.
Yeah.
And that's on what? Period love. And then the painting your nails emoji. Is that about Nicki Minaj, Billie Eilish, Doja Cat, or Britney Spears?
Can you repeat it one more time?
And that's on what? Question mark? Period love. Love spelled L-U-V. And then the painting your nails emoji.
Nikki.
Doja Cat.
Ah, should have known.
All of those, once again, very good answers. All right. This is the national nice guy anthem. You're a stupid twink. Justin Bieber, Harry Styles, Shawn Mendes, or John Lennon?
Oof.
No way.
Who's that about?
John Lennon.
That is about Shawn Mendes, but I like the reach. Just when you think the world is going to be okay, Blank comes out with a new piece of crap song. Tyga, A$AP Rocky, Pusha T, or Big Sean?
That second one.
A$AP Rocky?
Sure.
Can't do rock like that. That is incorrect. It was Big Sean.
Oh.
I don't.
I'm not even keeping track of the scores. None of you are going to get a lick the salt lamp.
Dang it.
I feel like Blank makes music for straight white couples to dance to in their kitchens, but only if their kitchens have granite countertops and a teapot that they bought at an art museum gift shop.
Oh.
Ed Sheeran, John Mayer, Marvin Gaye, or Bill Withers?
John Mayer.
That is 100% correct. You got it instantly.
Yeah. That felt right.
I'd rather listen to a barn full of baby pigs being vaccinated than listen to Blank's new song. Mumford & Sons, Zach Brown Band, Luke Bryan, or Tim McGraw. You got it rough again, all country.
We'll go Tim McGraw.
Luke Bryan. People hate country so much. All right, and then our final one for you, Sebastian. If you get this right or wrong, you have to lick the salt lamp.
Okay.
A lot riding on this.
Yeah.
Blank makes music for obnoxious white bridal parties, then drunkenly walks into a Denny's and ruins everyone's evening. Is that Pink, Katy Perry, Kelly Clarkson, or Miley Cyrus?
Katy Perry.
It was Pink.
Oh.
People hate him. You got to lick the salt lamp now. Congrats. For winning, losing, I don't know. Let us know how it tastes. We don't need a chant. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I didn't actually want that to happen.
You told me to.
All right, I did.
Told me to. Oh, well, this is all.
All right, just slam it.
I quit.
People really hate those guys. Huh?
So,
Apparently.
I guess so.
You hating the artist that much?
No. No, really not.
Just fill out the form. It's about the Google form.
Just fill out the form? So if I hate an artist, I gotta fill out the form now? All right. All right, well, thank you very much for watching Not Too Late. Thank you to Tiny Dorm Concert IU for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Join us next time when Jesse Eisenberg and I have a nice sit-down interview. We'll see you next time. And don't forget, it's not too late to learn about the water cycle. See you guys next week.
Eventually Bye.